I would love to hear your feedback and comments today, particularly more so than any other of my video blogs so far. Yesterday, I was at the Limb Centre, as you know, and each time I go up there, I have a physio session with one of their physios. It has always been the same one so far, but not necessarily. There are two of them. Now, I have physiotherapy myself from my physio down here, local to me, and I have stuck with him because me and him are on the same page, and he fully believes that all of my lofty goals are achievable even with a prosthetic leg. That's the type of physio I need. Now, yesterday when I was at physio in the Limb Centre, they asked me, did I still want the physio? Well, yes. I'm tired of people saying, oh, it's all right, you know what you're talking about. They said it with my knee replacement. Well, actually, it's not. I've not had a knee replacement before. Might be a personal trainer, but I'm not a personal trainer that's ever had a leg chopped off before. So I always insist on all of the support that I can get for that reason. I take all of their advice with a pinch of salt, and I pick out the things that I find valuable. I don't take it all as read, which is quite valuable, really, considering what happened yesterday. Now, I was asking the physiotherapist about steps up, steps down, and walking up and down slopes. Now, I've been having trouble going down steps, particularly because I used to lead with my right leg because it was the knee replacement leg, and now I have to lead with the left, and the knee replacement leg has to hold me up as I go down a step. Pistol squats with your left knee when your right knee, when it's a knee replacement, I found it hard. And the other thing was slopes, because the ankle on this prosthetic leg doesn't move like it can or normally or would. It's quite a basic ankle with very limited movement. Now, I know there are other types, and I know there are certain types that work better on multi-terrain and all them sorts of things, but the information I've had from the actual Limb Centre has been quite limited. So I've done my own research, like I normally do. Now, I asked about going down slopes, and I've found going down slopes incredibly hard with this leg because the ankle doesn't move. So before my foot actually reaches the floor, my knee gives way because there's just no flex in the ankle, and it makes me feel like I'm always going to fall down the slope. So I was asking them about how I go about this, and the physiotherapist actually said to me, your prosthetic leg is never going to be able to do what your other leg did. So you're just going to have to face facts. Now, I was kind of a bit sort of when she said that, but I didn't say anything, you know, there's no point in making unnecessary arguments, but that thought has rung round in my head over and over ever since she said it. Now, I do not believe that in the slightest. Let me give you some examples. No, you won't be able to do Challenge Wanaka. Well, let me tell you, I just did the Ruby and I did the Cross Tiana swim, and that's before Challenge Wanaka. I was told so many times to cancel that race, I wouldn't be able to do it. I have also been told that I won't be able to ride a bike. Well, because, let me show you. Now, I have actually taken the spin bike from work and parked it in my garage because it's the one where I can get the pedals to go around at the moment. Today, I sat on it for 15 minutes and I actually added a bit of resistance to see how that felt with resistance going through the leg. Strange, but I could manage it. And the left feels a lot weaker than the right, but I would expect that because I haven't really been using it. But why can't I ride a bike? Who said that? Yeah, an itwit. So I'm one of these people that will always argue with everything you tell me I can't do, because I'm going to come back along later and show you that I can. And if you follow me for any length of distance, you'll know I do that. Now, I've been looking at some research to see what it actually says. Now, there's very limited research. This is a medical journal. Very limited research that explores amputation and classification of functioning. But this one that I found here says the barriers are environmental, income related because of the cost, and emotional. They're the ones that it mostly mentions. And then the other ones it mentions are employment and job seeking. And that's because of people's incorrect perceptions and, limiting beliefs from others. But there is very much research into what a limb can and can't do and how that compares with an actual leg. The thing that pops up into my head here is, Oscar Pistorius and saying that he could run with able-bodied people. Well, why the heck not? So back to her comment, my prosthetic leg will never do what my other leg did. So what did my other leg do? It used to walk on uneven terrain and up and down hills and things like that. I've got no doubt that I'll be able to do that. They just need to give me a better flipping ankle beforehand. And they've told me I've got a basic ankle. And I know that other people do this. They've also been told that I won't be able to ride a bike. Well, I'm already doing it. And I'll find a way to ride that time trial bike if it's the last thing I do. I was told that I wouldn't be able to go back swimming as fast as this. Well, I'm already doing that. So the only thing that's left remaining for my leg to do to make it equal with my actual leg that I got chopped off is walking without crutches. Oh wait, I've already done that. I did that with the test leg the other day. And riding a time trial bike out on the road. I've got no doubt I'll manage that at some point in the future. So has anybody, if you're an amputee, I'd love to hear from you. Has anybody ever told you these sorts of things, the limiting things that are discouraging you from doing stuff? I honestly don't know why you would want anybody like that on your team. Medical professionals telling you can't do that and you've got to suck it up buttercup, and why would people even say that to you? Being an amputee is hard enough as it is. I don't need professionals telling me, putting a whole bundle of unnecessary barriers up in front of me. This is why I spent so long, a few years ago, interviewing local physiotherapists before I chose one, because I need a physiotherapist that's on my page, not one that's got his own page. And it's the same with everybody else. So, that physiotherapist can do one, because I am going to be the driver of my own destiny, and I am going to decide what is possible and what is not possible. And if it's not possible, it will be because I've tried every bloody thing to make it possible. But I'm telling you, all the things I used to do before, there is no reason why I can't do them again. I cannot see why I couldn't do them again. And that's what I'm going to do. And I don't care what she says. So if you had the same sort of challenges, I would love to hear from you. If you've managed to bust those challenges, I would definitely love to hear from you. So please do get in contact or comment below or something like that, because I'm sure that I'm not the only person this has happened to. Anyway, have a good afternoon. I'm going to go out and enjoy the sunshine.